Everybody loves the snag concept. Quarterbacks love it, coaches love it, defenses don't like to defend it. But when you run it so often, oftentimes formation will give the defensive key. Today, we're going to talk about a different way to run snag from 2x2, and it's coming up right now. Hey everybody, I'm Mike Pulaski, former 11-year pro quarterback and quarterbacks coach here at EliteAthletesTV.com. Today we're talking about the snag route, and if you haven't seen it, I've done the snag route before. I will put the card right up there, and you can check it out. We've talked about the basic snag. If it's not in your offense, it should be in your offense because it's a great concept. And I see it week in, week out, college film, high school film, teams run it all the time. But today we're going to talk about a different way to run it because you want to break tendencies. As a quarterback, you need to understand how to read it. But if you're running the same stretches, it makes it easy on the eyes for young quarterbacks. And so we're going to talk about a way to run snag from 2x2 that you can be extremely efficient in. You can stretch defenses, you can find mismatches, and you can create great offense. Don't forget, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. I love bringing you new plays, new concepts, stuff that you can work on, learn the game, understand it better. Give me a thumbs up if you like learning football, if you like learning about the X's and O's, if you like expanding your football awareness, especially as a quarterback, give me that thumbs up. And leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, what you like, what you don't like, the different concepts that you've seen, or any concept that you'd like me to draw up. I'm happy to do it. Don't forget, if you're a quarterback or a quarterback coach, my Quarterback Secrets Pure Passing Mechanics course is available. We'll put the link down below. You can get on there. There's a free video for you to learn the perfect grip for a quarterback. If you're a quarterback coach, you're going to want to know this. If you're a quarterback, need to improve your game, want to throw more spirals, get down there, get that link. But right now, let's talk about the snag concept and how to change up the look for the defense. Ordinarily with snag, you'll have another receiver here, and you'll get a corner route, a pick with a quick hitch or sit down on the inside, and a shoot or quick flat by your inside receiver. That's the way everybody runs snag. You see it all the time. It's all over high school football. Colleges still run it all the time. And so it's a great concept. It's really nice against man. If you get a man running over the top with your inside receiver, you get the pick route, or rub in this case, because picks are illegal. And you can key one against man. If that's not there, you can also potentially take a shot over the top versus man on the corner route. Now, if you get zone and they try to zone it off, you're just going to read the flat defender. Whoever the defender is here, in this case it would be this corner, if he sits on the flat, you should have a quick sit down inside, and the safety will take this away over the top. Cover two, not as nice with snag, especially in trips, because you're going to have another defender who's going to be over here, either a backer or a safety in that trips look. But now you've got 2x2. You want to run that same concept where you stretch the flat and you stretch the inside versus zone, or you get the man runaway with the corner over the top. How do you do that? Well, in this case, you're going to see Cal running the shake route from the inside, the hitch right there, which is your pick, and then the back out of the backfield to the shoot route. And so what you get is versus man. If you get man coverage, this running back, or excuse me, this receiver is going to be your rub guy inside. If this backer wants to cover this back in the flat, you're going to get a rub with that hitch route. It's a nice design because now he's not running from outside where you get a big collision, and officials would oftentimes see that. Also versus man, the shake route, the corner is going to end up in trail on the hip as you get that corner on the outside. So I like it versus man because it's an excellent pick. You get a back lined up on a linebacker, which is a good matchup anytime you can get it. Rub him off, hit that flat route, clearing for the flat route versus man with that corner, and now your back catches this ball and he can turn up the sideline. Versus zone, you have to scheme how teams are going to play you, but this is also a very nice way to stretch zones. In this case, you can see Oregon has bumped to the field. They're not stretched over the top. They have a safety over the top, so you have an uncovered guy to the field, but they've bumped their backers to the field side here as well, even though Cal has the back to the flat. And so what you're going to get is a corner playing soft, trying to read anybody coming to his flat right now. When this guy goes vertical, this corner drops underneath. So you're going to get that hitch, that shake, and the back in the flat, which leaves this defensive end, who is their dropper here. They're going to rush three and bring that defensive end. He's their dropper to take the flat, anything expanding coming at him. When you do, you get the hitch in behind. There's no pick because the backer doesn't run. This defensive end has to decide to sit here, in which case he loses vision on it, or to run to the flat, and he has the back right in front of his face. Again, shake route over the top. So the flat defender loses sight of that hitch right away. Quarterback makes a great read, sets him down. Quick read, easy on the eyes for the quarterback, and you get it right now. And you can see, versus that cover two, because there is no threat to the flat right now by number two, this corner's getting depth, safety staying high, shake route holds them both, hitch sits down, puts this guy in a bind with the back to the flat, which is right in his vision. He runs with it, and you get the quick sit down, a nice way to run snag from a 2x2 set. Easy completion for a quarterback, easy on the eyes, nice simple progression, and you read one man, defensive key read in this case. You read the one flat defender, and you're in good shape. Just a simple way to keep the same exact stretch, keep a quarterback comfortable in terms of where his eyes have to be, but to give a defense a different look and break tendencies. The snag concept is a great concept, a way to get that stretch in the flat, still find the pick versus man, and still have a viable option versus zone is to run it by 2x2 and use your back as that third receiver. If your back can catch, this is a good weapon in your arsenal. If you haven't done it, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. You guys know the drill. Don't forget Quarterback Secrets, Pure Passing Mechanics, course link down below. I appreciate you watching. I love a little bit of quarterback training, expand your knowledge, bring you some new offense, show you some concepts, and drop X's and O's for you to help you improve your knowledge of the game.